right?
I told you. As soon as you move the camera, the dog's going to get off the couch and walk over here.
As soon as I pressed record, it's like
Yeah.
he had some sort of intuition that this was happening. But
Hi, Maxie Poo.
yeah, little does he know this may be the last time we press record. Or at least seems like that's the trend. Mm-hmm. You sent me a video from the Max. Mm-hmm. I think it was the Max. And he was actually explaining his frustrations, but also his insight into what his YouTube partner manager explained to him, while also having been through multiple YouTube partner managers, mm-hmm. which very, very, we get it.
Yeah.
We get it. He said the last one, though, was not relayed. The newest one he's got, which is the last one, mm-hmm. the last change, the newest one he's got wasn't relayed by the previous one as they have been in the past. So it's almost like he has to start over from scratch with this new one, knowing that he'll eventually get another one. But oddly enough, it seems like all they want is to determine which of the partner managers is going to be most effective at getting you to do what they want. Mm-hmm. Now, granted, we did go live last night on Squirrel Tribe 2.0 for a valid reason, mm-hmm. and we're not going to stir that up again. Mm-mm. But if you didn't see the live stream, then go over to Squirrel Tribe 2.0 and check it out. But the Max, he brought up a good point, and he said that he was denied the ability to be connected with brands because of the type of content that he creates and the message that he delivers and the values that he lives by and the audience that he has and mm-hmm. all the things that I think a lot of us share. Mm-hmm. He said specifically conservative values.
And then Christianity.
Yeah.
He threw in conservative values and religion as being the reasons why he's had an issue with brands wanting to be part of his channel.
Now, this is also at a time where really, really big YouTubers are quitting. Casey, I don't remember, Casey.
I'll say Casey Undercover, but that's a TV show. So
well,
that's not it.
It's not that I don't remember. I just want to make sure I don't butcher his name. Mm-hmm.
I have a tendency to butcher names. I'm very bad at names.
Neistat? Casey Neistat.
Okay.
And he's walking away. There was another big one. I don't remember that guy's name. But MKBHD, Marquez Brownlee mentioned him and a few others. And even with the Max, I don't know if this is going to have an impact on him mm-hmm. or whatever, or a new channel or anything like that. And that's the crazy part, is like, you don't want to quit, mm-mm. but you almost have to start a new channel, and you have to start a new channel and reinvent yourself to theoretically not be you and not, allow your true opinions and values to be delivered and translated through this platform, through this device and this platform, solely to provide pure entertainment for children that would align with the current agenda.
Which is exactly what I've been saying for the past few months, is that they don't want channels like yours and mine and other people out there who are bringing information and truth and things like that. They want fluff. I call them fluff channels. They want entertainment and stuff that has no bearing on anything, where you can just hit play and just go mind numb while it scrolls through thousands of shorts or, videos on random crap and on to the next video of random crap, and nothing that's going to make your brain cells activate, basically.
Well, the worst part about it is you can see what they're doing and how they're able to do it, mm-hmm. And the power that they have, mm-hmm. and essentially channels that have a proven history and track record of views and reach and an audience that I am sure is still interested in the same content and connection and message and information and updates and knowledge and preparation as before, mm-hmm. hasn't changed.
No.
Although overnight, YouTube can flip the switch. Therefore, if they don't want you to have the ability to learn or be educated or be in the know or be able to get ready and get prepared, they will stop you from doing that.
From seeing it.
And if they don't want you to know what's happening around you in your city, in your county, in your state, in your country, in the world, in Washington, then they can. You got states out there that want to try to remove candidates from ballots. It's unlawful. It's illegal. It can't be done, but they'll try.
Unconstitutional.
Well, what constitutional rules do we live by here in this fantasy land of YouTube, for which they hold all the cards? And you can tout freedom of speech all you want.
But it's a paid platform.
They'll do what they want.
Yeah.
And even if they know they're in the wrong, they have plenty of time before they're ever, having to have their feet held to the fire. For which even then they'll say, "Oh, I'm sorry. We don't shadow ban. We don't suppress.
We don't steal your money.
We don't steal your money." Vanished. We'll have to use the term vanished. I've never seen that one before, but I do believe that it's going to be a new trend of how YouTube's going to manipulate how they pay. And they're going to come up with this rolling average of RPM that is just yet another unfortunate driving factor for great channels and great creators to decide to quit.
The problem is I don't think that rolling RPM is going to affect the fluff entertainment channels. It's going to affect the channels they are hoping will leave because they don't want us on the platform anymore.
They don't want you saying what you're saying. They don't want you talking about what you're talking about. They don't mind the shorts so much because shorts, they don't pay anything. I mean, they do pay, but it's like peanuts.
Yeah.
And they also can they're controlling all the links, which eventually they'll probably start controlling all the external links on long form videos as well. But their intention really is to wean you off of ad revenue and because obviously their whole ad blocker situation didn't really work out.
No.
So, the ad blocker didn't work out. And they want to wean you off of that. And they want to push you towards creators, compelling viewers and subscribers to spend more money on the platform by paying super chat and super thanks. It's literally no different than being requested and required and almost demanded upon to tip a gratuity for a service that had never received a gratuity before, to tip for a fully automated system to provide you with something, and then the tip also not offering no tip or $0 tip. So it's literally like YouTube is trying to capitalize on the same unethical business practice of extracting more out of the consumer by way of generosity, theoretically, if you want to use that loose term, instead of going to work and gaining advertisers and retaining advertisers and ultimately improving the platform overall to keep a well-balanced ecosystem that actually executes on the theory of overall satisfaction, which is a bold-faced lie. So we're almost at 2 years. We started February 2022. So we're almost at 2 years. In that time frame, we've been able to accomplish a lot of great things, meet a lot of great people, connect with a lot of amazing viewers, pick up a lot of subscribers. And it is a challenge. It's a continuous challenge. I don't know about everybody else that's choosing to quit or considering to quit or thinking about quitting or maybe starting a new channel, or I don't know. There's a lot of, retiring or pulling back. Some of them feel burnout. But then at the same time, there's some folks out there that are getting extremely motivated by some of this content that's saying, oh, well, all you got to do is edit, your videos. You just edit like Mr. Beast. Edit every 3 seconds, add captions and a lot of B-roll and invest more money into your videos, and then, engage with the viewers on shorts and live streams, and then bring them into your ecosystem. They're getting motivated by that, and or being motivated by some of these small channels that YouTube's pushing, and they'll push the small channel enough to motivate you, and then they'll pull them back enough to not pay them. Or pushing some of this content about how much Shannon Sharp and the Shay Shay podcast made with Cat Williams, not necessarily divulging the truth behind it, which I'm not going to go into detail here. But if you want to know the truth, then feel free, reach out, hit me up, especially if you are a YouTube content creator and are monetized and or potentially will be monetized or considering going down that route and going down that path. Anything else?
No. I was thinking earlier when you were talking about tip for nothing, I was thinking that's like when you go to McDonald's and you walk up to the counter, or even you do the kiosk order and then you have to go pick up your food and they ask you for a tip. The hell for? Like the cooks get paid their wage and everybody else gets paid their wage. Why are we tipping? It's different than a restaurant where you're getting paid $2.13 or whatever an hour and they rely on tips.
Think about it. California is raising their minimum wage
$20
to $20.
April.
Can you imagine if you go into a California fast food restaurant and they ask for a tip?
At that
They're
point,
charging you $18 for a Big Mac meal. They're paying the workers $20 an hour, which honestly, they have to make that kind of money to even pretend to be able to afford the inflated prices of life.
True.
And the cost of living,
True.
Especially in California, and not to mention the amount of taxes that they have to pay. And then on top of that, they'll ask you to tip them. And the employees aren't asking you to tip them, the company.
Mm-hmm. How do you know the employees have to get a tip on a credit card? I don't ever trust credit card tips. I always try to tip cash, but they're also trying to get rid of that so that you can't even do that.
Exactly. So I'm thinking it's going to be crazy, but maybe we get to a point where you go to pay your rent and they'll ask for a tip.
I wish they would.
Crazy stuff, folks. We have a lot of work to do. We appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Even the ones that choose to jump in the comments because for some reason you just don't like me, that's fine too.
It don't like you either.
Well, I mean, because you still have to provide a view in order to do that. So it still helps overall. So, and then we just hide you from the channel anyway. So, but still, the simple fact of the matter is that YouTube is changing. YouTube is forever changing. Mm-hmm. YouTube is constant. It's a fluid situation. It's always evolving or evolving. I don't know if I said evolving. And we're not going to change, but we will adapt. Mm-hmm. And we can do these videos, we can do live streams, we can do all these different things. We're not going to change who we are, but we will adapt and see where it goes. There's no guarantee, and also not necessarily every figure or data point you see on the surface is equal in comparison to before. Mm-hmm. I was actually watching Creator Insider today with Renee Ritchie and the head of live streams, and there's a push for live streams, obviously.
Yeah, because there's super chats in there.
Yeah, but in that they kind of spilled the beans and they were like, VOD, video on demand, VOD, is separate from shorts and separate from lives. Mm-hmm. And you can't compare your live stream analytics to any of your other analytics and so on and so forth. And so the numbers never make sense.
No, never.
And I think this is also by design.
So that you can't understand what's happening, so that you stay in this weird state of confusion, so that when things are changing, you don't realize they're changing until they've changed, and you've just been confused the whole time because it's constantly changing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like being in a blender on low, and then you think it's about to stop, and it's like, no, we're still going. I just picture everybody like YouTube and the blender just popping around.
It's like an old 80s rock song, and you just never know when it's going to end. or an R&B song, like it's just like...
You're like, that's it. You're like, can we clap? Nope, they're still going.
No, this is the 14-minute long extended LP version. Got it. Thank you, guys. I'll see you later.
Bye.